What's going on, YouTubers? What's going on, YouTubers? It's your boy Nick from the Blue Henry Network. This is my new channel. Welcome to the new channel. I'm going to try to upload as much as I can. Um, Doing this first video on the pros of obtaining your CDL. So I have my CDL for a couple years now. I currently drive for a Fortune 500 company, um, making real good money, making a good living. So just trying to put y'all on some game. If you're looking to get into truck driving or not. So one of the pros is it's little to no education requirements to start driving the truck. All you have to do is do the training. All you have to do is know how to drive a truck. Basically, like you don't have to go to college. You don't have to have a high school diploma. Not that that's a bad thing to do. I think everybody should, at the very least get their high school diploma or GED. And there's nothing wrong with higher learning as well, but you don't need that to become a truck driver. All you really need to know is how to drive a truck. And if you will be driving a manual, like how to shift the gears, you know, and that's basically it, man. Like, know how to drive a truck, like learn how to drive a truck through CDL school. A lot of CDL schools it's on like 4 weeks, 4 weeks of training. Some might be more. And I know I'm in Georgia, and in Georgia, like if you're unemployed, I know a couple years ago it was like this. I'm not sure if it's like this now, but if you're unemployed, basically you could go to your Department of Labor in your town or city, and they'll send you to trucking school with a grant, with a free grant that you don't even have to pay back. It's a lot going on in Georgia. You really could go to school for trucking through financial aid in Georgia. Not a private school though, more like a state school or a community college type deal. Um, So that's one thing. You don't need too much. You don't really need. I mean, of course, you need to know how to read and write. Um, Basic mathematics probably, but that's about it. You don't have to have a diploma or a um, college degree to get into this. So another one is you'll make a solid income for sure. Like a lot of companies, when you first get your CDL, they try to shortchange you with like bad mileage pay, like 45 cents a mile. That's not really good. You'll be killing yourself out here driving to make some decent money on 45 cents a mile. You'll be killing yourself. So you know, I'll say after a year of getting some experience though under your belt, working for a decent. Right now, it's companies, Fortune 500 trucking companies that'll hire you off the streets after 3 months of experience. They're kind of desperate right now. The game really needs a lot of truck drivers because, if you're not really hip to what we do out here as truck drivers, if we not moving, the society itself will collapse. Like literally, like everything you get in your like, from water, food, the clothes you put on your back, the stuff my hairstylist will retwist my locks with, that bag up there that I bought from Walmart about a year ago. All this stuff is transported by trucks. This shirt I'm wearing got transported by a truck. So, like, they always need a fresh slew of truck drivers, a fresh batch of truck drivers all the time, because it's people retiring, people transitioning into something else, because they don't want to do this forever, things like that. So they always need truck drivers. So you'll make a solid income after about 3 to 6 months, maybe a year. It depends on your situation. You might know somebody in human resources that can get you on with UPS or FedEx straight through the door, and be making some good money. So yeah, it's a good solid income for sure. You know, depending on the company you with trucking. Also, note with no little to no education requirements. So also another pro to obtaining your CDL is there's plenty of trucking jobs available. Like you can pretty much go to any. I can go to any state in this country and get a job. Literally, any state, any town. Uh, I can live wherever I want, and I'll be able to find employment, gainful employment. It's a skilled trade. Um, you are now a skilled tradesman once you get your CDL. You are no longer a laborer anymore. So yeah, I can go wherever. I can go to Texas oil fields. I can go to the oil fields up there north. I think it's in up in the north around with like South Dakota, North Dakota. You know, I could go with the company I'm with. I could transfer wherever they have accounts at. I got a homie in Houston. If I wanted to move to Houston, out there, I could move to Houston if I wanted to. Texas, move to Cali, whatever. You know, it's a lot of different opportunities with trucking that comes with trucking. And last thing I got is not too much physical labor, depending on what you're doing though. Like if you just a steering wheel holder like I am, you know, you don't have to do too much physical labor. But you know they got flatbed trucking. You know you might be doing so many different trucking jobs, man. You don't know what like. But if you want to avoid physical labor, you can. You know, you don't have to do flatbed. You don't have to do a job where it's touch freight. Or I did hauling groceries before, and man, that's some hard work, man. Pushing those 1,500 pound road turners off the ramps is very heavy. You know, can do a lot of damage to your body doing that. But salute to the guys who do that, because we need y'all. We need food in these grocery stores. So y'all keep doing what y'all doing. It's just not for me, you know. And so yeah, you know, if you don't want to do too much physical labor, there's a lot of jobs out here in trucking where you do little to no physical labor. If you ask me, trucking is 90% mental. It's not really too much physical, like I said, depending on the job you at. But it's very mental because you're on the road every day for hours and hours and hours and miles and miles and miles, and you have to stay focused that whole time. So you know it's mostly mental to me. Like it's very mental, and once you get used to it and you master it, then you know nobody can stop you. All right, y'all, I'm out. Thanks for